Here, founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company where I help educators and academics increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist. And today I'm going to give you 3 tips so you don't try to live someone else's dream. And so you might be asking, what does this have to do with building your brand? Well, it has a lot to do with it because I talk to so many clients who are initially concerned that their brand and their platform has to look like what they're seeing out here on the internet. And one of the first things they'll say to me is, I don't want to have to do what this person is doing. I don't want to have to do what that person is doing. And you shouldn't be thinking that way because you do not have to do what someone else is doing if you're living your own dream. And that's why we start out with getting clear on your vision, your brand statement, your mission, and purpose in the first phase of the Power Your Research program. So here are 3 tips. The first one I kind of already mentioned. Your brand doesn't have to look like someone else's. Your personality doesn't have to look like someone else's. What you see someone else doing on their platform does not have to be what you are doing. You do have to get out of your comfort zone, but you're going to be getting out of your comfort zone in service of your mission, vision, and purpose, which has a lot to do with the people you are trying to help and impact. So you can create and craft your branding business in a way that aligns with your mission, vision, and purpose, and in a way that is in integrity with yourself. So don't live someone else's dream by feeling like you have to build your brand in accordance with some of these things that you are seeing on the internet. People will be able to feel and see that lack of being genuine if you go about it that way. So from the very beginning, be intentional about the tactics you're going to use and the actions you're going to take, so that they're in alignment with your vision. The second thing is your platform. The platform does not have to look like someone else's. You might see someone in your field that has amplified their platform, that has increased their income. You might just look up to someone that's doing the things that you want to be doing. But that doesn't mean that your platform has to look the exact same way. There are tons of social media platforms out here. There are tons of ways to monetize. All of the clients that I work with are monetizing in different ways. Just because someone that appears to have a lot of things and money and success online, just because they're telling you that you need to have 5 streams of income, that doesn't mean that that is the correct thing for you to do on your own journey to building your brand and making an impact at scale. My Power Your Research program runs through LinkedIn. That is where I communicate and serve people. Now, I do post on Twitter. I'm not really active on Instagram in terms of the Power Your Research platform. So just because other branding companies are sending ads on Facebook and Instagram, that doesn't mean that that is what is going to work for me. And so don't get caught up in trying to replicate what you're seeing other people do, because that's when you're going to run into trouble in terms of bringing your vision to life in a way that works for your lifestyle, your family structure, the things that you have going on in your own personal situation. And then the third tip is, no one has a specific roadmap for your vision. Okay. And this is super important because me, and probably you, if you're an academic and you have a PhD, which is who this content is for, I'm used to following a certain set of steps and getting a result. If you do X, Y, and Z, you will get an A in this class. If you do the assignment and you follow the steps like the instructor said, you will get an A on the assignment. If you do X, Y, and Z, you'll be able to defend your dissertation and graduate. And so the school system teaches us to follow a set path so that we can have a set result. You can generally be sure if you're in school and you do what the teacher says, you will do very well in school. You're not supposed to be coloring outside the lines in school. However, when it comes to building your brand, there is no road map for your specific vision. So what you are doing is you are hiring coaches, you are building skills, you are paying for the education and knowledge you need to think more like an entrepreneur and less like an academic. But none of those programs are going to be able to tell you the 9 steps you have to take to reach your particular strand of your vision. Your job is to learn all of the skills, learn everything you need to do, invest in yourself so that you can create your own roadmap. And sometimes, most times, the bigger the goals, the bigger the challenge, the whatever the next step is, you don't know the specific steps. You do have to experiment and see what works and see what doesn't. And then from there, you create your own roadmap. So while success does leave clues, you can't follow the exact steps that the person you look up to followed and get the same exact results. That is also why the Power Your Research program is a program, but you have custom coaching along the way with me, because everybody is different. Everybody needs something a little bit different. Everybody's vision, mission, and purpose is different. And so I hope this helps. Get clear on where you're trying to go, start executing, investing in yourself, and create your own roadmap to reach the things that you are trying to achieve. Again, my name is Dr. Sheena Howard. I'm the founder of Power Your Research. If you want to jump on a 30-minute call with me to talk about your goals, feel free to do so. I am always here. If you want to jump into the 5-day academic challenge, that's a great place to start to get the clarity you need and to increase your income. All right, have an amazing day.